and welcome to Studio One. We're here on the first Sunday of spring in 2010. This is Gloria, and I'm Kevin. We're attempting to teach introduction to American ballroom waltz. Waltz is different than most other dances that we've learned. Is that we've taught Gloria and I teach dancing in a different perspective, where it's a partnership between a follower, a leader, and the music. So we like to introduce the music and get people understanding the music first. Then we want people to understand their own balance and poise, and then partnershiping and moving around the dance floor. So the first part is music. The music for waltz has been around for centuries. It's three-quarter time. It's come out from the monasteries in Europe. The dance itself, it actually came from Europe, and it's brought to America. It's been exported back to the other countries, and it's been very, very popular in a lot of countries. It's called slow waltz in other countries. Okay. It has a basic three-quarter time, so it's 3 beats per measure, or bar, as you want to call it. The first beat has accent beat, and it's a downbeat. You can't mistake it, and that's one where we start on most of our dance movements. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's counted that way. All the steps are done what we call as quicks. A quick is one step with one beat of music, so it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we played the music, got everybody appreciating the side of the music. Then we went into poise. Dancing in ballroom and waltz is a lot different than other swing dances and such. Is that you have to have your balance of your feet under your shoulders, under your head, but you also have to have a frame balance here where your upper torso is pulling out. So, well, we started in an open positioning here where we can balance each other out without possibly stepping on the partner. Okay, it was important that the leader can step forward without stepping on the partner. Is one thing. But also we taught that since it is a smooth dance, it runs around progressively around line of dance. And so we emphasize in this class actually moving around the line of dance is the first thing. So we did this, what we call open position. The leader starts on the left foot, the follower on the right foot. So we started out with 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. So you can see we emphasize actually flowing around this line of dance besides just doing the waltz thing, because that's very important. From that part, and I don't believe we showed that, we also did a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To balance out the waltz, a lot of your steps are backwards. Not against line of dance, but they are backwards. We want to emphasize stepping backwards, so we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and that shows you flowing with the line of dance. Another part that we didn't show, that I should have shown, is a balance step, where if there's somebody in your way while you're going around the line of dance, you can actually stop. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And when we get into close position, we'll practice doing those sideways. So that's in a basic move to where if somebody's slow in front of you, you can actually count time. And it's counted just all the beats on one foot. 1, 2, 3. Okay, nothing else has happened. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And so once we showed going around like a dance, we also showed for the follower stepping back. The follower steps back, but in a little bit different way, so not to get stepped on. They actually put their toe back and put it down. But they also, the second part they do that most people don't realize is actually putting the toe back and hitting the floor after the leader's committed his foot to the floor. So it's 1. Okay. And if you notice, most good dancers, their foot will actually come back, and they won't commit till the leader's put his foot down. You can't get stepped on that way. So we did all that from open. Then we went into what we call the closed position, upper torso straight. We had a grip here, never too hard for the leader. Just nice, comfortable grip here. There's 4 points of contact. The other point of contact is against the follower's wing here. The other point is on the elbows, and the one point is here. And that way provides you a connection. In the more advanced dancing, the followers were actually leaning back into that. You'll see more like this and that. And it's really good because they know where you are, because their job is to actually lean back into that hand, and it tells a lot of what's happening. So from there, we went from the standard box step, and I'll show it from this position. We did 1, brush the foot together, 2, 3, 1, brush the foot together, 2, 3. From this angle, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now, I didn't show any rise and fall, but we went into that later where you're actually rising on your toes on the 2 to 3. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So we're starting off low, going up high. From there, we went into a rotating box, where you're actually turning the box movement. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The last part I just emphasized a different part of counting. What I call the last part of the box step. The first part we did 1, 2, 3. We always started doing 1, 2, 3. So when we're thinking of a box step, we think of the complete 6 counts to do it. And that comes important when we're doing a turn in the future here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So rotating, actually rotating the box. For beginners, a lot of people say turn. What I emphasize is stepping forward, bringing this foot like you would like brushing over here for a box, but just bring it past yourself and go past, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So it makes your balance much better when you're with the partner on your turn. So we'll emphasize that one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we've learned to move around line of dance. We've learned to stop, the hesitation step. We've learned the box step. Now, it's true what they say is you can never go backwards against the line of dance. So technically, I should not be going, if this is line of dance and this is back of line of dance, I should not be going backwards in the line of dance. And that's very true. So the box step is just a drill. To be able to do this box in the normal line of dance, you have to rotate it. So what I'm going to do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm stepping backwards, but I'm stepping backwards with a line of dance. So I'm always moving that way. No way am I coming back to there. Okay, to add a little variety and to make waltz a little more elegant, we're going to do an underarm turn. So 1, 2, 3. Now the follower is going to come back and through. We're going to straight through on 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we emphasize that a little slower. Let's see, we did it from this one. No, I'm sorry. This one. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So by the time she counts to 6 and getting ready on her 7th, come back on her 7th step, the leader comes out to meet her. Now what's different about this, and what I've seen a lot of people doing waltzes, is the follower is just taking a C-shaped walk, not turning. Okay, and that's very important. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. I've seen a lot where a follower will go out and turn them around immediately, and you're on the wrong feet. You can't balance well. The other part for the leaders, what the leader will do while he's waiting, he'll step back. 1, 2, 3. Now this is the first part of a rotating box step. There's no difference in the moves. So it's nothing too fancy as far as the leader. Okay, when he leads her back, does this look like a rotating box? 1, 2, 3. That's all I'm doing. Come out to meet your partner. And you can give pizzazz as much as you want to go ahead and do that. Okay, from there we did a twinkle. The all-important twinkle. Twinkle is an introductory move to get you into other moves, and it's a straightforward one side together. Inside foot, forward, side, together. So moving in this direction. 1, 2, 3. You can see we're in a 45, and I just sort of move a little bit and lean back to this hand to where she's turning. And then we both step, keeping line of dance, moving down the line of dance. 1, 2, 3. Okay. To show you where that goes in the future, and it's not just a move all by itself, even though it can be. We finished off with a move where we did a progressive 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We did that. A twinkle can be used in the hesitation. If somebody's in your way, you can do a twinkle right there, just sort of wait. Where we didn't show you in class, but where a twinkle can come to in the future is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's where a twinkle leads. Let me do it in this direction. One side together, one side together, one side. Inside foot, and close. Okay, this is what we've done in an hour. I thank you all for attending. Thank you for supporting Dancing on the North State. Thank you, Gloria. We hope to see you in 2 weeks, where on Easter we will be teaching American Tango.